Welcome everybody to episode 34 of my speed build series. In today's video we are building a farmhouse, kind of. Well, it's not really a farmhouse, it's just in the area where I intended to build all the farmhouses. And it also has like a stable for horses, so I don't know, does it count as a farmhouse? I don't really know. Yeah, as you can see, this is like the main house. The barn is going to be in the back of the lot. Yeah, for this house, it's kind of, I had a lot of different inspirations for this house. Like initially I was going for like English or like Irish type farmhouse, like with the two chimneys and stuff, which is, by the way, not where I end up putting the chimneys, which is like the single chimney that I put in this build, which is kind of stupid. But anyways, yeah. But while building, my source of inspirations kind of changed. Like at some point, like for instance, this house has a pool, and the pool was inspired by like a picture of a Mediterranean house with the pool. So yeah, it's kind of a confusing build, but it's fine. It has 3 bedrooms, like 2 kids' bedrooms, but one is a twin bedroom and a master bedroom downstairs. It has 2 bathrooms, yeah, a kitchen, dining room, which is what I put into the little addition, which I'm placing the windows down right now. Like that addition, that's where I put the dining area, which is usually where I put the dining area. But anyways, yeah, also a small living room. Yeah, this is already the pool area. For the pool, okay, like this house or like this entire build again is a trust the process thing, okay? Because I saw this picture of a pool with like stripes on it, basically, and it does look a little weird, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes public pools have these to separate like the different lanes, basically, but this isn't a public pool. It's kind of, I think it looks cool in the end, at least. Right now it looks a little weird, but yeah, this build in general has a lot of stripes, a lot of patterns, which is, I think I said this before. I said this previously, but I used to not do any patterns, and right now I'm doing so many patterns, I don't know. Anyways, like in my private builds before I started this speed build series. But anyways, yeah, this is the barn. I put sand in there, which I know realistically is kind of a bad choice. I mean, I don't judge anyone who does that with their horses stables, but it's like potentially dangerous because if they eat the sand, it's not really good. But I think it looks the best because the straw that we get in this game looks really ugly. It's way too yellowish. Yeah, even though in real life, like the scent of fresh smell, the scent of fresh hay and straw, not stray. Why do I keep saying stray? I think it smells so good. But anyways, yeah, this is a little barn. I'm going to mess with the roof later on as well, because it looks really weird right now. Just ignore that. Yeah, here we have like a little patio area where I put a dining table, and this one has stripes as well. I don't know, it's a stripe heavy build, but anyways, I really love this seating area. I think it looks so cozy and so summery, and yeah. Also, if during the speed build the lighting keeps changing, it was kind of annoying because it was like a dark gray sky when I started building this, and for some reason at some points it's so dark, and then I changed the time, like the in-game time, so that it's like a little bit later in the day, and then the light was so much better. I do have a lighting mod installed. I think it's one of Burnt Waffles ones? One of Burnt Waffles. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Lighting mods. Doesn't matter. So if the lighting keeps changing during the speed build, just ignore that. Yeah, so as you can see, I put some seating there and like these lights, and this build is also like a string light heavy build, which a lot of my recent builds have been, but I think it makes it look so much better, especially at night. I think the screenshots turned out so good. Anyways, the screenshots at this point, ever since I figured out how to do really good screenshots, ever since I figured out how to do the camera movement while doing the screenshots, which was a late learning for me, but it's okay. Ever since then, I like taking screenshots. Is like my favorite part of this entire thing. But yeah, ignore the living room for now because I'm going to change it up completely later on. And then I went for this kind of bold move, which is putting this wallpaper here. And I don't know why I went for this color scheme. It looks kind of, I don't know, 70s? I don't know. Like I said, this house is like such a weird mixture of so many different sources of inspiration, and I don't know. It was weird, a weird time building this, to say the least. But anyways, I still like how this hallway turned out. I put some seating there, and I put the same seating upstairs. I also used the same wallpaper upstairs. And I do like how it looks, as I said, but it looks kind of old in a way. Like you would visit someone's house who's kind of older, or like, well, not necessarily, or like renovated a house and wanted it to be like, I'm just gonna say 70s or 60s inspired, I don't know. Well, at least in the hallway, the other rooms are kind of a completely different style again. Yeah, for the downstairs area, the big room is the master bedroom, and next to that one is a bathroom and also the laundry room. Then we are continuing with the upstairs bathroom, which is like the kids' bathroom, which again, I went for a lot of bold patterns. Well, are they that bold? I don't know. I went for this floral flooring and stripes on the walls again. Again, this is a stripes heavy build, but it's okay. Yeah, the kids have a bathtub and shower combo, and they also have like a big sink, toilet. Yeah, there's nothing really special to say about this. About this bathroom. Oh, I could also use this time to promote my other channel as well, because I created a second channel where I post the same videos but without any voiceover, so I just put like some music in the background. So if you're annoyed by my voiceovers, just check out that one. It's linked in the channel bio. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Yeah, but I haven't uploaded all of my videos there yet, because there's like a limit to upload and stuff. If you haven't like gotten the, what is it called, the authentication or something, which I haven't gotten yet, so for that one. So yeah, that's where all the videos aren't out there. But also I need to edit all of them again, because I removed my voiceover and make the background music louder. I think it's way too loud in the first few videos, but okay. Yeah, then we move on with this build. This is like one of the kids' rooms. I think it's really cute. I don't know if I prefer this one over the other one. The other one is kind of, I committed the same mistake, but I don't know if it's a mistake, but the other one is really just like one color based, which is fine, but I think this one looks a little bit more interesting because I have like the blue and red contrast, and I also have some wooden elements in here, and I also put a dark blue wardrobe in here as well. Well, at a later point. And I also feel like I've been overusing this polar bear rug a lot, but I like it. This house has a lot of painted furniture, because that's just what I like going for in a lot of my builds, which you could probably tell if you've watched a few of my other videos. I always keep referencing my other videos as if anyone watches them. That's okay. Yeah, I went for this really like small table, desk basically, because it's like a really narrow room. Yeah, but I really like how it looks. I think it's cozy, it's fun and colorful. No, but yeah. I also put radiators in all of the rooms, and at some point later in this build, I'm doing such a stupid mistake. And when I'm redoing the living room, I put in a stove, and I put two radiators directly behind the stove. And I figured this out in the end of the build, and I didn't figure it out at all in the beginning, like when I started doing that. And it's so stupid looking back. Anyways, yeah, this is the twins' bedroom. I don't know, I had this green wallpaper in the beginning there, and then I changed it to gray at some point. I don't know which way I prefer it, but yeah, I think it looks really cute in the end, because I put in a lot of fairy lights. As I said, this is a heavy, like a stripes and fairy and string light heavy build, but it's alright. Yeah, I'm also going to remove that painting later on, because I don't know, I think maybe I would have liked it with the grey wallpaper, but I think at that point I removed it. I don't know. Yeah, no, okay, I'm doing that first. Yep, they also have this kind of bigger wardrobe. I mean, there's also a lot of closet space in the hallway, because there's like a wardrobe as well. There are two desks in here as well, and these kids actually have a computer, which is something that the other kid does not have. And yeah, there isn't much more to say about this room. Oh, but I can say some stuff about the barn. As I said, it's like a horse barn, and I didn't put any sort of field for the horses on this lot, because as I said, this house is located in an area where I am planning to do a lot more like farm kind of houses or like country houses. So can you hear that? Oh my god. If you keep hearing like kind of sounds in the back, it's like birds on top of the chimney next to me, like on the outside of the chimney, or like maybe they're inside, but it doesn't matter because the chimney isn't in use. Just ignore that. They're not harming anyone, the birds aren't getting harmed, but they're kind of keep making noises. It's really scary when they do that at night and you just hear like the scratching on like the inside of a wall, but it's the birds, no worries. Yeah, I hope you can't hear that on my recording. Anyways, moving on, what was I about to say? Yeah, I'm putting the fields for the horses on a different lot. Basically, that's the moral, not the moral, but it's the end of the story. For the downstairs, like parents' bathroom or like the bigger bathroom, I went for this checkered pattern again. I know I'm using that a lot, and like it's something. You have to like it, but I like it, and yeah, I don't know. I like how the downstairs bathroom turned out. Oh, also for the upstairs bathroom, I did put in like toilet paper and stuff, but I cut it out because my computer was having problems with me placing that many details. So I don't know. It took me ages to place everything and color correct everything, so I cut that out. But I did place all of that stuff down. Yeah, as you can tell, I didn't place down any soap in here because for some reason it wouldn't like go on the countertops. But anyways, I feel like I'm saying but anyways a lot and just like glancing over my mistakes or whatever. But that's okay. Yeah, this is like the little laundry room. They have a washer and a dryer. I didn't put in anything else because. No, the pattern was bold enough. I feel like a lot of clutter would have made this look worse in a way. But I was contemplating putting in another wardrobe, but this house is very wardrobe heavy already, so I didn't do that. Yeah, then I kept changing the color scheme for the living room, and then I decided I didn't want to build the living room at that point, and I went straight into the kitchen and built that one first. So for the kitchen, I went for a dark green, yeah, basically just a dark green and white color scheme. I placed some tiles on the wall. I kind of like how this kitchen turned out. It's kind of uninteresting in a way, but yeah, I like it. And yeah, I also put in a kitchen aisle, which I created in this white color. I could have also put in some bar stools now looking at it. Again, I'm noticing stuff that I could have improved afterwards, but it's okay. Yeah, I feel like in general, I probably, especially since I'm not like that satisfied with some of my earlier builds, I should probably go in and like change some of the stuff that I've built at some point and like do some corrections here and there. And yeah, maybe I'll do that at some point. I also really want to do like an entire town tour. Town tour? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, it sounded wrong in my head, but yeah, maybe I'll do that at some point as well. It's just, I don't know, for like the past few weeks, it's just been fun to have something to do where I can see like an immediate kind of reward. Well, not really, because nobody's watching these videos. No, but like a reward in a way that I can see that they're uploaded and I'm satisfied with how the aesthetics of this channel looks. Yeah. Also, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, because I wanted to finish my point with that, because I'm also doing like some new training styles in a way, and I feel like I'm not seeing the results. Well, I am, but I'm not seeing like the big results because right now I just have to focus on the basics and improve my skills there. So it's nice to have at least something where I can see that I'm getting something done, even though the response isn't like enormous or something. It's just fun. And that's all that really matters. It's kind of annoying. I have to keep... Why am I even telling you this? But it doesn't matter. I have to keep redoing like some of the snippets of this voiceover because my stomach keeps growling because I'm really hungry. Should have probably eaten beforehand. But no, I really wanted to finish this voiceover beforehand, before I'm going to eat. Yeah. So with the living room, as you can see, I put in a stove. And in a minute, you'll see how stupid it is that I'm putting in radiators behind the stove, but it doesn't matter. Well, or at least I'm doing that at some point in this build. Yeah, I put this little cushion and like an extra chair. I also didn't put in a TV. I don't know why, but I think it's fine if not all of the houses have a TV. TV. I don't know, my pronunciation today is, oh yeah, there's the radiator thing. Just ignore that. I'm going to delete them later on. Yeah, it's okay if not all of the houses have like TVs in all of the rooms, or like in any room at all. Yeah, so for the outside, I just placed the same bushes all over. I put these, oh my god, what are these called? I should know that. I can't remember. Anyways, as you can see, like right now the lighting is really bad and it looks really gray, and I don't like it, but I'm going to change that later on. Also, I accidentally deleted the wood paneling outside of the pool here. I don't know why I did that, but thank god I noticed immediately because it looked so bad. Yeah, then I put that one back in, and I'm going to fix the edges here right now with the white trim. I don't know, I feel like that makes a big difference, at least to me. Yeah, for the rest of the landscaping, I just went for these. They're not birch trees. I made this mistake before and called them birch trees, and I forgot what they're called. Oh god. Yeah, anyways, I placed on these trees and a lot of like lounge chairs, and I kind of made them mix and match. Like they sort of match, but they are also like different, but they match the other furniture, which I think is a nice touch. And yeah, it's kind of a nice touch to have them sort of match. I think you just totally heard how I like slammed my knee into my desk. I hope you didn't. Yeah, this is me putting in all the string lights. Well, not all of them, just one string light, and I'm going to add a lot more later on, which makes the screenshots look so much better. I also, which is something I don't think I've done before in any of my builds, I put in some horses into the barn for the screenshots, but honestly they weren't cooperating very well. I don't know. They are kind of just there. They don't really elevate the screenshots in any way, I feel like. But yeah, are these like called cottonwood trees? I don't know, but that term just popped into my head. In general, I did put some fence around this lot, but not like around the entire thing because I felt like the bushes were kind of enough. Also, I was contemplating putting like dog stuff somewhere because I feel like a house like this would have like more animals other than the horses, but yeah, I didn't end up doing that. Oh yeah, this is where the light changes and it's so much better now. And I really like this little seating area as well. I also put in some string lights and some bushes and stuff, and then these kind of benches. Are those benches? Yeah, sort of. And it looks so good at night, or like when there's like dusk or dawn. It looks so good because there's also like the mountains in the back. I mean, they're in the back of the entire town, but especially because this is a little bit higher up. Like the entire area where the slot is located is a little bit higher up. It looks so good. I also used this, what are these called? Like these stones basically on the floor, which I don't think I've ever used them before. Oh yeah, I kept making the stupid mistake of using the elevate tool instead of the leveling out tool basically, which is so annoying because then what you just like painted on the floor, it just kept disappearing. Yeah, here's like a little parking area as well. I was contemplating putting a like carport over this, but I didn't end up doing that for no particular reason. I just didn't do it. Yeah, I feel like the landscaping for this build, I think it looks really good, but it's kind of boring because I just kept using the same stuff over and over again. I also really wanted to use some color, so I used these white, oh my god, the name just popped up, but it's hyper something dendria. Could look this up, and I should know this. I know the term in my native language, I just don't know it in English right now. Of course, I also replaced the mailbox with a prettier one, and I placed down some lights in the front as well. These are kind of modern for this build, I feel like. Maybe it's not like the best match, but yeah. For the inside, for the like little nook here in the living room area, I was thinking about putting like an instrument, but that's like my usual move, so I put in a, what is it called? Easel instead. And for the living room, I put in some paneling on the walls, and then this like giant orange bed. I don't know, I just thought it would match the checkered pattern in the bathroom, and also, no, not also, that's it. Yeah, I don't know, for this master bedroom, I was having trouble finding something that I wanted to build in this master bedroom. Wanted to furnish in this master bedroom. Yeah, I used my standard Gustav Klimt pictures again. That's like one of the main reasons I built orange stuff, so that these pictures match. I need to get more picture and like painting CC and stuff. I absolutely do not need to get more CC. I just downloaded some yesterday. Oops, happens. Yeah, but I want to get more. Yeah, I put in one side table, these giant tulips, and that is this build almost done, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to put these wooden thingies here as well, because I don't actually know why, probably because of the roof. There were like these gaps, these really small gaps, and they look kind of bad. On the inside and on the outside. In the beginning they weren't on the outside, so I don't really know where they came from. But yeah, oh yeah, I removed the radiators finally. Then, closing this build, I also did some more landscaping in the front yard, just to make like the lot a little bit more full. And I also added a fence, but like I said, not like around the entire thing, but in the front and also behind the barn as well. Yeah, and some lights in here and on the outside as well, which makes it look so much better at night. But that is the speed build almost done. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know it's kind of fancy, kind of weird with the stripes, but I'll see you in the next one.